Hello, I'm Dr. Phil. Today we're discussing key indicators that your mental health disability claim is on track to win. Look, filing for disability can be a real uphill battle, especially when it comes to invisible illnesses. Understanding these indicators can significantly impact the success of your claim. We're going to break down the factors that can make or break your case, so listen up. Now let's talk about diagnoses. Not all mental health diagnoses are created equal in the eyes of the law when it comes to disability. You got to understand, a diagnosis of generalized anxiety disorder, while serious, doesn't hold the same weight as, say, schizophrenia or bipolar disorder, especially if you're trying to convince the folks at the Social Security Administration that you're unable to work. Think of it this way. A sprained ankle is different from a shattered leg, right? Both need attention, but the severity and impact on your life are just not the same. The same goes for mental health diagnoses. A diagnosis of major depressive disorder with psychotic features paints a much different picture of your ability to function than simply feeling down from time to time. A more severe diagnosis often translates to a greater likelihood of receiving disability benefits. Why? Because it suggests a more profound impact on your ability to hold a job, follow through with tasks, and manage your day-to-day life. These are the things the Social Security Administration looks at when deciding if you qualify for benefits. Now, I'm not saying that you can't win a disability claim with a less severe diagnosis, but you're going to need to be prepared to provide strong evidence of how it impacts your life. And that, my friends, brings us to our next point. Let's talk symptoms. We all have bad days, right? But when those bad days turn into weeks, months, or even years of debilitating symptoms, that's when you know you're dealing with something serious. And that's what you need to convey in your disability claim. Look, telling the Social Security Administration that you're feeling down or stressed isn't going to cut it. You need to paint a vivid picture of how your symptoms are impacting your life. Are you experiencing panic attacks so severe you can't leave the house? Are you hearing voices or having hallucinations that make it impossible to concentrate, let alone hold down a job? The more severe your symptoms, the stronger your case becomes. Why? Because severe symptoms are harder to ignore. They provide concrete evidence that you're struggling to function in a way that prevents you from maintaining employment. Now, I know it can be uncomfortable to talk about these things, but trust me, honesty is crucial here. Don't downplay your symptoms. Don't try to sugarcoat them. The more accurately you describe what you're going through, the better your chances of getting the benefits you deserve. Now let's talk about treatment. If you're seriously struggling with your mental health, you're likely undergoing some form of treatment, whether it's therapy, medication, or a combination of both. And let me tell you, the intensity and consistency of your treatment can make or break your disability claim. Think about it. If you're only seeing a therapist once a month or taking an over-the-counter medication for your anxiety, it sends a message that your condition might not be as debilitating as you claim. On the other hand, if you're engaged in intensive therapy multiple times a week, taking a cocktail of prescription medications, or have even been hospitalized for your condition, that paints a very different picture. Intensive treatment suggests that your condition is severe and requires significant intervention. It demonstrates that you're taking your mental health seriously and are actively seeking help to manage your symptoms. And that, my friends, is what the Social Security Administration wants to see. So, if you're filing for disability, make sure your treatment history is well documented. Provide records of your therapy sessions, medication lists, and any hospitalizations you've had. The more comprehensive your treatment history, the stronger your claim becomes. Now, let's get real about limitations. Mental health conditions can manifest in ways that profoundly impact your ability to function in everyday life. And that's what you need to demonstrate in your disability claim. Look, it's not enough to say, I'm depressed, so I can't work. You need to connect the dots between your diagnosis, symptoms, and how they limit your ability to perform even the simplest of tasks. Can you concentrate long enough to read a page, let alone a work email? Can you handle the stress of interacting with co-workers or customers without having a panic attack? Can you even get out of bed and get dressed in the morning? The more your mental health condition limits your ability to perform basic tasks, the stronger your case becomes. Why? Because it provides tangible evidence that you're not just dealing with a bad day or two, you're facing real debilitating challenges that prevent you from maintaining gainful employment. So when you're filing your claim, be specific about your limitations. Don't be afraid to share the nitty-gritty details of how your mental health impacts your daily life. Remember, you're not complaining, you're advocating for yourself and your right to receive the support you need. Remember, a strong disability claim often hinges on serious diagnoses, severe symptoms, intensive treatment, and significant limitations. These factors, taken together, paint a comprehensive picture of how your mental health impacts your ability to function in the workplace and in life. If you're preparing to file a claim, consider these indicators to assess the strength of your case. Gather your medical records, document your symptoms, and be prepared to advocate for yourself throughout the process. It can be a long and arduous journey, but remember, you deserve support. Thank you for watching, and take care.